Hey everybody, happy holidays. Today I'll be doing my multimedia project on mumble rap, its rise, its roots, and its effects on modern popular music. Thanks. All right, let's get right into it. Um, in the recent decade, the hip hop scene has witnessed the rise of a new style of singing. Hip hop had become one of the largest, if not the most popular genres of music in the 1990s and then into the early 2000s. It's still popular, but the golden age of hip hop had spread the popularity of this style of music in the 1990s and into the early 2000s. During this time, like the early 2000s, that's when Kanye West was rapping about media and bringing attention to like social issues, claiming his position in mainstream everything, really bringing attention to the hip hop rap scene. Um, Lyrically talented artists like Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem, and 50 Cent, they were both like really big rappers, and they both just took control of the genre, producing songs that conveyed more or less like an inner struggle and a desire for more out of the world. A really good example of the hunger that 50 Cent had was in his album Get Rich or Die Trying, and that was in 2003. So this album was definitely his most popular. This is what he got big off of, and then it reached top 100 positions all around the world. Uh, and then Eminem, who also had a tough childhood, tough upbringing, always was rapping about his personal strife, having an unstable upbringing, struggling with drug use or violence. So, as we get into the 2010s, Eminem still has total control of the rap scene. There's like a set understanding, like it's set in stone for what rap is, the art of rap. So artists who couldn't really compare to what was like popular rap were forced to find new ways to make their music more interesting, more unique, and spread their own popularity. So they had to like share their music elsewhere. This is where SoundCloud comes into the picture. SoundCloud was the perfect tool for these artists. It launched in 2007, and it initially launched with like the goal of being able to share music between people, but it eventually turned into a production like website as well, where you can share music with everybody and you can also produce music on it. It became very popular for hip hop artists worldwide, and more or less a culture between EDM and like rap artists. So songs were often a mix of the two. So that's where you have stuff like trap. Relies really heavy on the beat or the bass of a song, but while also still containing lyrical content. One of the first successful artists to find fame through SoundCloud that I'm going to talk about is going to be Lil Yachty. His music was first actually used in a viral comedy video, and that's where he then skyrocketed to fame. And then with the exposure of SoundCloud, because of all of this, there was a lot of mixed emotions from all of the OG rap fans who weren't really a fan of like this newer style of rap, new style of hip hop scene, and they strongly preferred lyrical content as like the main focus of what rap should be. All right, and finally, titled "Rap Purists," public backlash against the fame that SoundCloud was giving to artists who weren't necessarily that talented, actually just brought more attention to the site and more popularity to this new style of rap. It focused on the beat of the song with little emphasis on the words sung. It's very hard sometimes to even know what they're saying. But it's coined by Wiz Khalifa as mumble rap, and then from then on, it's just always been called that. And it's kind of like a condescending, a bad image, to call it mumble rap. because you're essentially just saying that anybody who's rapping in this new style is not lyrically talented and their music's kind of garbage. Eminem, he's even been coined like the king of hip hop by like Rolling Stones. Has made multiple references to his distaste for mumble rap, and like I think one of his lyrics is like I think it's in Kamikaze. He says, "I heard you mumbling, but it's mumbled in mumbo jumbo. The era that I'm from will pummel you. That's what it's coming to." So he was not that favoring of this new kind of rap. He's also said other things, but that's the main thing, is that he just doesn't really like it. But other than that, though, that is about it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed and learned something about mumble rap, its history, its roots, and its rise into now modern popular music. Thank you.